Hey friends, and welcome to this new video. Today we're talking about Garten of Banban 9 with new news. In the last few hours, something interesting has been happening behind the scenes. In fact, in the next few days, the names of the new official characters of Chapter 9 could appear. This is because there have been some movements related to the trademarks of the Euphoric Brothers. As we know, developers often register the names of new characters before announcing them publicly, and right now, it looks like 2 new trademarks are on the way and could soon become visible. This is very interesting because if these trademarks are actually published, we could get a new clue about the new characters that will appear in Chapter 9. Remember, the names are often related to the main features of the characters. So in this video, I will show you what is happening with these new registered trademarks. And of course, we will also make some theories. But before we start, if you enjoy videos about Garten of Banban and you want to stay updated on all the news about the upcoming chapters, make sure to leave a like on the video. And if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss the next updates. With that said, let's start and see what is happening with the trademarks. This screenshot comes directly from a website that collects registered trademarks. Basically, it's one of those sites where you can check all the names that a company decides to officially register. If we search for all the registered trademarks of the Euphoric Brothers, we can see that the total number of registered trademarks now appears to be 37. Until yesterday, the total number of registered trademarks was 35. I know this for sure because it's a website that I check quite often, basically almost every day, just to see if new names connected to the series appear. Yesterday, when I checked, the number of trademarks was still 35. And if we go and check other trademark websites, the ones that are often updated a bit later, they still show the number 35. This happens because not every database updates at the exact same time. So, when we put all this information together, we can say one thing with pretty good confidence. The Euphoric Brothers are registering 2 new names right now. In fact, now the total number has now gone up to 37. This means that 2 new trademarks have been registered. Unfortunately, at the moment, these 2 new registered trademarks are not yet visible in detail. In fact, if we try to open the complete list of all the trademarks related to the Euphoric Brothers, we can still see the same names and trademarks. So the situation right now is this. The total number of trademarks has increased, but the names of the 2 new trademarks have not been published yet. This actually happens quite often in trademark databases. For this reason, it is possible that in a few days, these 2 new names will finally appear. When that happens, we will be able to understand much better what they are. Of course, I will continue to monitor the site, just like I have been doing until now. We can make some theories. One fairly simple possibility is that these 2 new trademarks could be the names of 2 new characters that will appear in Chapter 9. One of these new trademarks could be connected to that strange fusion between Banban and Flambeau that we saw in the first teaser trailer of Chapter 9. There is no official name for that fusion, and the community is only using invented names to refer to that character. So it is possible that one of these 2 new registered trademarks could actually be the official name of that fusion. We've reached the end of this video. As we've seen, something is happening behind the scenes with these 2 new trademarks from the Euphoric Brothers. At the moment, the names are not visible yet, but the fact that the total number has increased is already an interesting sign. In the next few days, we might finally discover what these new names are and understand if they are really connected to the new characters of Garten of Banban 9. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next updates about Garten of Banban. With that said, stay tuned for more news and new theories. Bye bye and see you in the next video.